Hello families and welcome to this week's newsletter. We're already 4 weeks into term and the pace at school has been frenetic. We've started to experience greater interruptions in the form of staff and student absences this term. This has certainly made for some busy mornings and evenings, ensuring we have the staff required for the school to operate. I thought I'd share our approach to this at present, so when you hear from your children they've had a different teacher, you have an understanding of why this is happening. Firstly, I have a bucket of money approved by our school council to use on the spending of local payroll staff, being casual relief teachers or CRTs. Expenditure this year from this budget has been far higher than normal. However, still tracking to be on budget by the end of the year. I've explained to school council that in a year with challenges such as this, there is no point looking to save this money. If we need CRTs to support student learning, we will hire and pay for them. So far as accessing CRTs, our school has adopted the approach of sourcing and building relationships with a core group of local CRTs. Firstly, this is cheaper than hiring CRTs via an agency, and secondly, it allows us to have CRTs that understand our routines and processes as a school, as well as an understanding of the needs of students in each class. This allows us to pick CRTs that suit particular classes and year levels. In the event that we've had a teacher out for an extended absence, my preference is to always organise a CRT who can fill all or as many of the days of absence as possible. This provides as minimal disruption to students as possible. If you are a parent of a child in Year 1-2, you may have seen or heard that on some days, these children have been split. This year, these 1-2 classes are quite small, averaging at around 18 students. So at times, we've decided their learning is better supported by joining another 1-2 class for the day, rather than having a CRT. This is more likely to occur when a teacher has a single day off, rather than an extended absence. On some days, your child may have come home and shared that they had Mr. Irwin, Mr. Lindsay, or Miss Barnett as their teacher for the day. At times, where we've been unable to source one of our local CRTs, it is appropriate and highly enjoyable for a member of the school's leadership team to step in and work with a class for a day. The pile of work waiting at the end of the day isn't any smaller. However, this is less important than a day of learning in class for our students. Our approach to managing interruptions is to provide as much continuity and as little disruption for students as allowable. I am pleased to say that the settled nature of students across the school indicates this is happening. Due to the collaborative nature of planning across the school, when a teacher needs to be replaced, whoever is taking that class has access to the same literacy and numeracy slide decks used by all other classes in that year level. This means regardless of who is the adult in the room on a given day, students will still be exposed to the same work as if their teacher was present. We understand across term 2 there's been an increase in staff and student absences, but want you to be aware we are managing this as our #1 priority at present to ensure no learning time of students is wasted. Because of the amazing fundraising efforts by all from our colour explosion, we now have a significant bucket of money to use to develop areas of play at the front of the school. So now we want to hear from you. This play space is for our students, so we want their ideas. I've attached a bird's eye view of the area for students to draw their ideas on. Across the term, we'll work through a process in discoveries classes for students to further generate ideas. We'd also like to hear from parents who may have skills they can donate to any work that's done. Do you have a bobcat or excavator or a set of skills that might be able to be utilised? In-kind support through donated manpower can stretch a bucket of money in a school a long way. And so if you believe you can help, I'd also love to hear from you. Students can drop designs to me, and families who believe they might be able to help can email me at samuel.irwin@education.vic.gov.au. Bye for now.